Good morning, Illini. I'm Jillian Kaehler.
And I'm Scafidi. We have a lot in store for you on this week's edition of GMI.
That is right. We'll find out what is so super about some of your favorite comic book characters.
Then put on your cowboy boots and grab your flannel because one country superstar is returning to Champaign-Urbana. And we're going to help you get in the spirit and put your country knowledge to the test.
And if the end of the year has got you feeling a little blue, we have the perfect recipe to cheer you up.
So stay tuned.
And good morning, Illini.
Good morning, Illini.
Good morning, Illini.
Good morning, Illini.
Happy Friday. We have had a lot going on this week. And Jillian, you just ran the marathon about a week ago.
I did. Everybody needs to know I survived it. We're okay. We lived.
26.2 miles later, here we are.
That was a crazy ride. It was crazy. My dad and I were lucky enough to do it together. We ran together until about mile 19.
So for most of the time.
For most of it, and it was really fun. But you know, it gets a little redundant after a while. You're just kind of like running, hanging out, you know.
And
then you're like mile 23, mile 24, you know.
Exactly.
But we did it. We did a bucket list check out.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And how have you been?
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Getting ready for a busy weekend here in Champaign. We have Garth Brooks coming for 4 concerts this weekend.
In 3 days.
Yeah, exactly.
4 in 3 days, which is insane. Yeah.
Busy weekend happening here.
Crazy. And then also today is National Superhero Day. So Lauren, if you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Jillian, that's a hard question. That'll keep you up at night. But I think if I had to choose one, it would be to be invisible.
Oh, that's
like the possibilities are just endless.
That is a good one. I think I would want to fly, so I get that perspective, that bird's eye view. Maybe.
Oh yeah, I like that.
You know.
That.
Well, like I said, because it is National Superhero Day, check out what one superhero expert had to say about some of your favorite Caped Crusaders. Well, there are so many superheroes out there, so it was very fun to be able to see, you know, how many there were that are, you know, being celebrated today. There are a ton. So let's check it out now with who I stopped by to say hi to with our superhero expert. Also known as Illini Girl. And we are here at G-Mart in Champaign to celebrate National Superhero Day. So let's go talk to an expert. Happy National Superhero Day.
Well, happy National Superhero Day to you. It's one of the best days of the year, I think.
It's one of the best days. So tell us about superheroes. Give us the rundown.
Superheroes, you know, they're the people who want to help everyone. They're going to use all their powers available to them to make sure that justice is served and that the innocent will be helped and not hurt.
In order to celebrate this holiday properly, you have to inform yourself of all things superhero. And that means I had to do a lot of studying. However, I am aware of one huge battle in the comic book world. DC or Marvel?
Well, DC, of course, because they got my man Batman, my girl Wonder Woman. But you know, Marvel's got some good stuff too. I like Squirrel Girl is a Marvel hero. She's amazing. They've got Moon Girl. They've got the Avengers. Come on, everyone knows the Avengers. Got Captain America, Thor. I don't have to give out the names to you. You know who they are. Spider-Man.
There you go. Well, there you have it. Everything you need to know in order to celebrate National Superhero Day properly. Victory is mine. You know, there's so many superheroes out there, and with that comes a lot of movies about them.
There are so many movies out there now. And our new GMI critic, Zach Caparelli, previews one superhero sequel that's hitting the box offices this summer. Take a look.
Good morning, Illini. In honor of it being National Superhero Day, this week I'm going to preview Marvel's latest movie, Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
I see it within you. Fear, jealousy, betrayal. It has
Chris Pratt, Zoe Saldana, Dave Bautista, and the rest of the cast returns in this sequel to 2014's Guardian of the Galaxy. The sequel follows the Guardians after the events of the first movie, this time trying to find out who the parents of Peter Quill, aka Star-Lord, played by Chris Pratt, is.
After all these years, I've found you.
And who the hell are you?
I'm your dad, Peter.
Old foes become new allies in this movie. Writer James Gunn says in an interview that a lot of the backstory of several of the characters will be revealed and explained in this movie.
Showtime, a-holes!
His main hope is that audiences across the globe will be able to relate to the characters in a deeper way. Dave Bautista, who plays Drax, also said that characters are more developed and there's plenty of witty dialogue that people loved in the first film.
I am Groot.
Mm-hmm.
I am Groot.
Uh-huh.
I am Groot.
The movie also features 3 new Guardians. The character Yondu is played by Michael Rooker, Nebula by Karen Gilman, and Mantis by Palm Clemente. Gillen didn't release details about the new Guardians, but did say they are rooting for the same cause. Similar to other Marvel movies, it should be noted that there are 2 post-credit scenes to follow the movie. While Guardians had an initial showing in Tokyo, Japan earlier this year, the 2-hour, 15-minute movie is set to release in the US next Friday, May 5th. Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is rated PG-13.
We've got plenty more in store for you coming up.
But first, we are recapping what happened in local news, courtesy of our friends at UI7 News.
This week, we've had some pretty big stories. Nick Offerman announced that he's the Illinois commencement speaker.
So exciting.
Champagne planting season started. Who knew? And one of our student newscasts said goodbye this week, and we included some of their best blooper outtakes. So funny.
Check it out all right now, and we'll see you in 90 seconds.
The university announced yesterday that the speaker for the main ceremony would be Illinois alum Nick Offerman.
Mysteries when I speak to you at your commencement.
Big Nick Offerman represents the people around here very well. It's time to let those bald eagles scream.
As of yesterday, over 1/3 of Illinois corn crop has been planted thanks to good planting weather. This is up dramatically from the 6% that was planted last Monday.
A woman in engineering statue will be dedicated tomorrow on the North Engineering Quad by the Micro and Nanotechnology Laboratory.
It's not just a woman, it's any kind of woman. It's not just, and again, it's any kind of gender that you might think of.
Many businesses and residents are completely blocked off from access to roads. Owner of Maiz, Armando Sandoval, says the MCOR project has complicated a lot of things for his small business, and this week will be the real test.
I mean, if you look at it, it's just like a mess in front, so it is what it is.
So, as a special surprise, we present to you the best of the worst, a reel of a few of our television stand-ups that never made it on air until now.
The cherry blossoms can bloom as Oreos.
Wait, shoot, I can't use this one anymore because I set the lock and I don't know what it is.
I don't have a voice. I don't have a voice.
We would like to thank our friends over at UI7 for their coverage of the local news and for making that segment possible.
Before we head into the break, let's take a look at the weekend weather.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, it doesn't look like it's that great coming up. We do have some showers in the forecast, especially today with that high of 65 and low of 54.
And it's going to keep raining through the weekend, 61 on Saturday.
And then on Sunday, just not very good either.
No,
but
it'll get a little bit warmer though, 77 on Sunday.
It is all good. Well, with Garth Brooks in town, everyone is getting into the country spirit, and we will show you how when we get back.
But first, let's get in the country mood with this week's Open Mic.
Love is love.
Bring much a good day for me would be people leaving their hands off of me. I'm always called names. Everywhere that I go, there's always someone calling me names, calling me gay. I've been choked, thrown up against a wall, punched. Nobody's ever tried to help me.
Jillian, have you ever done karaoke?
I have. I was actually in Nashville for one spring break, and I did it at one of a karaoke bar that's like famous in Nashville.
So fun.
Yeah, it
so
was.
fun.
It was pretty fun. It was a good time. What about you?
I have not, but I have dreams of it. I would love to.
I could see you as a star.
You know, any song to please the crowd, you know.
There you go, crowd pleaser. So good. Oh my gosh. Well, GMI's Devyn Tammons tested some campus country experts with how well they know the lyrics to some of Garth Brooks' songs.
Good morning, Illini. Devyn Tammons here, and I'm here with the 4H house to see how much they know about Garth Brooks. First team to answer Good morning, Illini will get the first chance to answer the question. All right, so let's meet the teams. What are your guys' names?
Rachel, Bobby, Kara,
And you guys?
Emily, Jill, Nicole.
All right, do you guys have team names picked out or anything?
We're Team Garth. We're Team Garth.
All right, we got Team Garth versus...
Yes, we're Team Brooks.
Team Garth versus Team Brooks. All right, question 1. Fill in the lyrics. Blame it all on my roots. I showed up in boots and ruined your blank.
Good morning, night.
Good morning, We got Team Brooks. What is your answer?
Black Tie Affair.
That is correct. Good job, good job. So we got Team Brooks 1, Team Garth 0. Question 2. What year did Garth Brooks and Trisha Yearwood tie the knot? All right, Team Garth.
2006.
That is incorrect. Very close though, very close though. You know it, you still get to yell out.
This is a little more than 10 years ago, but 1998.
That was a lot farther than the last answer.
Good morning, Illini.
All right.
2004.
Very close. You're getting warmer. You're getting warmer.
2005.
Yes. You got it right. Question 3. How many years has it been since Garth visited Champaign-Urbana?
Good morning, Illini. 20 years.
Correct. You got it right. All right, this is getting a lot closer now. What year was Garth inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame?
Good morning, Illini. 2011.
Very close, but that is incorrect.
Good morning, Illini. 2012.
That you got that one right. Great job, great job. It was indeed 2012. All right, so now it is 2-2, all tied up. So it all comes down to this last question. The team who gets this goes home with all the bragging rights. You get to sit in the lobby and just brag that you won this trivia game. All right, for the tiebreaker and for the win, Garth Brooks is the second top-selling artist in the U.S. He is second to what famous group?
Good morning, Illini. The Beatles.
Correct. Team Garth takes it. Team Garth takes it after being down 2-0. Well, that's going to be it for our Garth Brooks trivia game. Unfortunately, you won, but you don't really win anything. But you made some great.
Well, joining us in the studio now is GMI's Gwendolyn Pepin. Hello.
Hi, Gwen. Hey, guys. Thank you for having me. While Devyn quiz for H House. Let's see how well you both know country trivia.
Ooh, I'm a little nervous.
It's going to be fine, Lauren, I promise. It's fun.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm a little scared.
All right, let's see what we got.
It's going to be fun. It's all in the spirit of Garth Brooks.
Spirit of Garth Brooks.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Okay.
can we get the first question?
Yes, we are ready.
Okay. According to Billboard, what is the most popular country song of all time?
Ooh, what do you think?
Of all time, so Jillian, this could be like from 1951.
Yeah, like a while. True.
Okay,
Popular is a keyword.
What about like Wagon Wheel? Is that
No.
Little Darius Rucker. Okay,
Little Darius Rucker?
No.
No.
Sam Hunt.
That's an artist, not a song.
No, I just got like by Sam Hunt. by
Yes,
Sam Hunt.
yes.
Is it?
Okay.
No, it's not him. But I'm just saying I feel you. Okay.
I don't know. What's the answer?
The answer is Cruise by Florida Georgia Line.
Oh my
That
gosh.
makes sense.
I had no idea. That is a great song though.
Yeah,
Windows Down, summertime song. It's the
Very.
best. The best.
Okay, so next question.
That is so fun. Yeah, that is a great song. Just a
Yeah.
wonderful song. Okay, we are ready for that next question then.
Let's see what we got. Hopefully, we'll do better this time.
I know, right?
I think you guys will. I have
Goodness.
faith in you.
Okay, here we
That
go.
was just the warm up.
Yes.
Right?
Okay,
The
so
warm-up.
question number 2. Let's see if we can do it. Which country artist has a NAACP award?
Ooh.
I
Now
know.
that's got to be Darius.
I'm
Rucker.
gonna guess Darius Rucker again.
No.
We
I
are
put him in just to trick you.
Oh my gosh. Who is it?
It's actually
for that
Garth
one.
Brooks.
Garth Brooks.
Yeah, in the 90s he got one.
Good for him. That's wonderful.
Yeah, isn't that wonderful?
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, good for him.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're having him close to home for this week. Oh my gosh, how fun. The more you know. The more you know.
See, learning stuff.
Learning stuff. Oh my gosh. Okay, we are ready for that next one.
Third one. Here we go.
Okay, who wrote the song, The More Boys I Meet, The More I Love My Dog?
Oh my gosh, relatable, right?
I thought it was so funny.
Shoot,
That's
I'm going to
good.
say, I feel like that's a Taylor Swift one. That seems like something she would do with those lyrics. What about you?
I'm going to say by process of elimination, I don't think it's Taylor and I don't think it's Carrie. I think it's got to be Kelly Pickler.
Okay, it's actually Carrie Underwood.
We are really bad. So neither that we thought.
Yeah.
Carrie, wow. Oh my gosh.
All right, well, we tried. Do we get an A for
definitely
effort?
tried.
Or how does
A
this
plus,
work?
actually.
Yep. Oh my goodness.
Well,
That is
now
so
we
fun.
know the answer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Oh my gosh, of
Thank
course.
you for
Thanks for
being
always
here,
coming
Gwen.
on. Well, I definitely need to work on my country facts.
Same. I listened to a lot of country music, but that was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be.
Absolutely.
Anyway, check out this week's open mic segment with country folk band Matthew Michael and Christina Marie.
Waiting for that day to take me home. Open sky, open road, the unknown. Couldn't ask for more. Slow white winds brush your marrow once again. Send a shiver to your head with no regrets. Couldn't ask for more. Holding on to the sun. Holding on to the sun. Tail lights fade to a war waged by rain. Ship the fleet in the brigade, clouds and rain. Guess I'll just ride up the storm. Lines they blur unto static go the words. Forget my best, you gave your worst, and if it hurt, oh, that doesn't matter anymore. Holding on to the sun. Holding on to the sun. Holding on. Holding on.
are very talented.
Amazing, absolutely amazing.
So soothing. It's like the perfect soundtrack to this kind of gloomy day, you know?
Yes, absolutely.
Just those clouds, you know, just kind of want a bread bowl from Panera. Get in bed with that music, the best. Well, speaking of this weather, let's take another look at what we can expect for this weekend.
We've got 65 today and rain, low of 54.
And then Saturday, not looking too hot either, with some thunderstorms and a high of 61 and a low of 54 as well.
But at least we get a little bit warmer on Sunday with a high of 77. Still seeing rain, though.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, what can we expect? We've
a
been
weekend,
spoiled.
Yes, exactly. So we'll stay inside this weekend. But Jillian, do you smell fresh baked pies?
I was just going to say, it smells like blueberry pie.
Right? Yeah, it does.
It smells very good. We will fill you in. We'll fill you in on why after the break.
Thank you, dear. Well, you're very supple. Just like I was at your age. Back then, I was a sex expert. Used to call me the buttered biscuit. I know about birth control, too. So you can ask me anything, baby.
Bedsider.org has birth control information and a lot more. And it's...
Have you had sex in this car yet?
Hey everybody! Heart disease affects 1 in every 3 women in America, but you can fight back. There's no time to lose. Mothers, sisters, daughters, families, and friends, it's time to shout louder, stand stronger, and demand change. Let's go!
To the Batmobile. Dang it.
To the invisible jet!
Dang it.
Together, we can put an end to heart disease. It's time to go red for women. I could use your help. Yeah! Learn more from the American Heart Association at www.goredforwomen.org.
Welcome back, Illini. Well, today marks a yummy national holiday that we are celebrating here at Good Morning Illini.
That's right, Jillian. Today is National Blueberry Pie Day. And to enjoy this delicious holiday, GMI's Steffie Drucker shows us how to whip up a delectable pie. How was it?
That's pretty good. That was pretty good.
Good morning, Illini, and happy Blueberry Pie Day. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make some easy mini blueberry pies that you can share with all your roommates and your friends. So let's get started. I have a special machine to make mini pies. For this recipe, you will also need ready-to-bake pie crusts, blueberry pie filling, and Pam nonstick spray. Place your pie crusts on wax paper for easy cleanup. Roll the dough out so it gets thin. If you're like me and don't have a rolling pin, you can use the side of a glass. Use a hamburger press, large cookie cutter, or wide-mouthed cup to cut out circles of crust. Use plenty of spray so your crusts don't get stuck and crack. Press a few circles into the molds to be the bottoms of your pies. Fill your crusts with your desired fruit. As the patty cake rhyme goes, mark the tops of your pie with a letter or picture. Press the tops onto your pies, pinching down the edges to create a nice seal. Wait about 5 minutes and they'll be ready to enjoy.
It smells pretty good.
It does smell good. Well, there is one prominent figure on campus who has watched over this campus for generations. I'm so sorry, we were so distracted with these pies. Steffie, you did such a good job.
Good job, Steffie. I'm impressed.
Oh my God, it's like the perfect little blueberry. It's like that summer
Perfect
feeling.
ratio, also crust to blueberry. I'm about it.
Oh my God. I'm in love. It's also like pretty good for breakfast, not gonna lie.
Exactly, exactly.
Oh my gosh. Well, anyways, Alma Mater has stood on the corner of Green and Right for generations, so it's the perfect welcome to campus.
Everyone has her every single day, and GMI's Dakota Karson challenges students to see just how much they actually know about the Alma Mater.
Good morning, Illini. I'm Dakota Karson. From our first day as Illini to our last day in our cap and gowns, there's one prominent woman who's always welcoming us with her arms open wide. And I'm here at the Illinois campus to see if you really know all about the history of Alma Mater. What year was Alma built?
I would say probably when the university was built.
I want to say
That's right. Alma Mater was built in 1922 by artist and alumnus Laredo Taft and was unveiled at the university in 1929. At 13 feet tall, the Alma Mater is a symbolic figure for many Illini as she stands in front of a throne with her arms outstretched and welcoming.
Who are the two figures behind her? Labor and learning.
No idea.
David and Josh. George and Phil. Labor and what's the other one?
The senator from Illinois and Abraham Lincoln.
Labor and learning, that's who. Labor stands to Alma's right. He's the bronze. And learning, well, she's the brains. Yep, she's a pretty smart lady. Both Labor and learning exchange a handshake over the throne. How do you do? I'm fine.
Where was Alma Mater originally located?
Oh, was it in front of Bollinger?
In the marrow plots, the corn just grew around it. That's where it started, and we wanted more corn, so we put it over here.
Trick question? It's always been there?
Behind Bollinger.
Ding, ding, ding. Alma was behind Bollinger Auditorium for 33 years and moved in August of 1962. That must have taken a lot of men. I mean, she's made out of bronze. Alma even likes to express herself during her favorite campus events. Homecoming, St. Patty's Day, and of course, graduation. She's graduated from the university like, okay, someone else do the math.
What do you love most about Alma Mater?
I just think it's a really cool statue. It's really fun. I liked when it wasn't there, people would like go on there and take their own picture out of it.
I tried climbing in it once, and it was all wet, so I abandoned that effort.
Well, besides getting your picture taken with Alma, she is quite a fun piece of art to climb on. After all, Taft envisioned that students would climb on the statue as just another campus tradition. And as we hail to the orange and to the blue, we will hail to Alma Mater. Ever so true.
Well, I can't wait to take my picture with Alma on graduation.
That will be so fun. Iconic, an iconic picture.
Of course, of course.
Well, these are also very iconic.
Yeah, we're still working on them.
We're still working on them. Steffi needs to share this. Maybe we'll have to share the recipe on our Facebook page.
I think we might have to. I am cherishing every single bite, though. So
cherishing is the word.
I don't want to eat too quickly.
I know. Oh my gosh. Well, the pie is making this weather a little better. You know what I mean?
A little more bearable.
So let's take another look at our weekend weather for the weekend. Let's see. We have Friday today. We got some showers and a high of 65.
And it's going to keep raining tomorrow, Saturday, with a high of 61.
And Sunday we have a high of 77 and some more storms, but that is okay because, April showers bring May flowers.
Yep,
and
exactly.
May starts Monday, so.
I can't believe it's May already.
I know.
I feel like I just blinked and now it's already May. It's
I know.
insane.
It's going crazy. So do you have anything, exciting for the last weekend planned before finals?
Well, I won't be outside, so I guess it'll make
There we
studying
go.
for finals a little bit easier,
I feel that. Absolutely. Oh my goodness.
Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning, Illini.
After the show, go like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and double tap on Instagram.
Maybe throw us a like or two. Share our videos with your friends.
Absolutely. And next Friday also marks our last GMI of the semester. So if you or someone you know would like to be featured on any of our segments for that show, please let us know on our social media pages.
We'd love to hear from you.
Have a wonderful day and weekend, Illini.
Good morning, Illini.